Everybody, I'm Joe Gonzalez from Mejor Strength.
I'm Kento from Fusion Physical Therapy.
And here we are in Midtown Manhattan at a treatment room out of Catalyst Sport.
From last video, we talked about the end range scapular position for the rib, and we had some suggestion on how to integrate that to movement. So we're going to talk about how to integrate that to planks, push-ups, and also half kneel with Joe
Gonzalez here in one of the treatment rooms of Catalyst Sport in Midtown Manhattan. And now I just want to talk about some of the progressions to our last video with Kento outside. You want to have that ribs back and scap flush against the rib positioning on exercises such as the top of the push-up, plank positioning. Perhaps you have someone with a flaring or winged scapula and you want to put them in the rack position with a kettlebell. So in a half kneeling position, you could also use that cue. Or if you're so inclined with planche work and planche regressions for the gymnastic training population. All right, so we're going to show you a few of these progressions in a second and hope you enjoy. We're going to show you how to integrate the cues from last time into push-up, plank, half kneeling, and planche regression. Okay? So from the bottom position, you're going to get tight. Glutes are going to turn on. Give me a slight posterior tilt and press up. Beautiful. At the end, you're just going to think about slight protraction, sternum into the sky, don't shrug, and a softer pec. Give me one more rep. And it's very subtle just towards the end of that movement. Come on down and show how that can be applied to a plank position. There you go. So again, we start from the bottom, and we just have slight protraction, scap on ribs, and rib on scap movement. And come on down. Thanks. All right, so now we're going to talk about the half kneeling position. Now, some of your clients or students may not need this cue, but it's great for when you have someone with a slightly flared or winging scapula on one side. That general cue of back and down or down and around may not apply to them as much because they'll just pop out the moment you tell them to do that. So one good way to do it is to have them bring the scapula forward, bring your sternum back kind of into that protracted position. Still have the elbows coming down, but you may want to bring the elbow to point a little bit in front just so they could really get that hugging motion that they want. And from there, you can load it either with a kettlebell in the rack position or any other progressions that you see fit. So from here, just protract this slightly, sternum back, nice and tall. There you go. All right. Again, not everyone is going to need this correction or cue, but it's nice to have that available to you if you need it. And come on down. Exercises that you can try to implement this thought process to is a traditional planche or a tuck planche, right, which I'm going to show you now. That's all there is to it.